Stadium in Santa Clara. Today, we're ready for an entertaining battle between the Los Angeles Chargers and the San Francisco 49ers.
Defensive end, take that first shot to Marcus Mariota. Defensive end, take that first shot to Marcus Mariota.
Here to begin this one is Cameron Dicker. And off we go in second. Has this at the 6. He's got a lane up past the 30. That's a good work on that run back, Brock. He gets this to the 33. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Ready. 18 Cardinal. Panther 11. Ready.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Flushed out of the pocket. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
I'll give this quarterback credit. He bought as much time as he could, but eventually, the only option left was to throw it away.
So still 10 to go on 2nd from the 33-yard line.
10. 60 Eagles. 19 Lions. Hawk 70.
On the ground, this is Isaac Arindo. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. They gain 14 on the play. And that's a 49er 1st down.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field. It's dangerous to take it to the house.
Ready.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down.
Ready. Back up. Ready.
Here's Robinson up the middle. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
These stops, they don't always make the end-of-game highlight reels, but they absolutely should. The coaches and players know it. Offenses are always counting on yards on that type of run. And anytime it results in a loss, it could be a potential drive killer.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Dropping back to throw. Taking a chance to the end zone. And will score. It's a San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers take a 6-0 lead right away.
There go your own boy, Malik. Christian Watson.
It's an old adage, but it's a true adage. Speed kills. And God, I love that, Kate. Right from the jump, you don't wait to get your playmaker started. Get him the ball early. Put a God into this defense.
Mooney knocks that extra point through. And the 49ers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Out to kick it away. Here's Mooney. Starting from the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Let's bring the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Herbert now off the play fake. Headed out right. Into the hands of Conklin. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this 1st quarter, Brock, but when you're about to start the game with stakes, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
And he's brought down at the 30, right near that line of gain.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet. But if you see a bigger play on the ground later on,
I'm not
it could be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the first. Play fake. Now Herbert to throw. Snared by his running back. It's Najee Harris. And this is taken ahead to the 37. Knocked down by Fred Warner.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
It's Hampton on second.
How is he getting 5 yards on that shit? I'm hitting him at the line of scrimmage.
One thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
A third down run with Harris.
Hey.
He's tackled with the first down yardage.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love third down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because money down, they want the ball, but a third down run for a first down could be so demoralizing to that defense.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Wideouts getting involved in the ground game. And the defense not caught off guard at all. They track him down after a small gain.
This is one of those real honest games, Kate, that I like as a call. Adds just a little more variety to your playbook. Makes that defense wonder, those guys on the other side of the ball, think a little bit. This dude's not just a receiver. He may get in the run game as well.
Oh, he caught that?
And he sent out right after he makes that catch at the 40-yard line. He gets a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first. Well, that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and two guys can't stop one.
Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Herbert from the gun.
Oh, they. Oh, these are terrible.
Looks like he got it to the 27. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit, and you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. They go play action. Here's Herbert. Bails out of the pocket quick. Finds his fullback. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. 16 yards on the play. And the Chargers will have a first. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. On the counter, it's Hampton. And he runs this one in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers finish off their opening drive. So a very run-heavy approach to this one thus far. Hard to argue with the results as they start out with a touchdown, Brock.
Yep, even in a passing league, Kate, it's how a lot of teams like to start, right? Everybody loves to think of winning the line of scrimmage. Why? It sets up play action. It makes your protections a little bit easier. Win the line of scrimmage in this league, you have to win the game.
Return coming from the 6.
This nigga fumble.
Oh, this will be a turnover. It's recovered by the kicking team.
Just look at everyone flying down the field. And when they fly down the field, they got two things in mind, Kate. Number one, get the returner down. And number two, separate the ball if you can. It's rare that it happens, but it sure is exciting when it does.
Give him 5 on that play as he gets him inside the red zone.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Play action now for Herbert. Buying some time left. That's knocked away by a defender. Incomplete. good connection. Was looking for Lat McConkey. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Set. Grenade. Hey, no line. Copy.
Herbert with a blitz coming. He has the first over the middle. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. That one ends up a gain of 6. And it brings up an LA first down.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
Out of the gun. Here's Hampton.
Last up for one.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to and keep them from piling on those yards.
Back to Hampton. And he's in.
Not stopping run.
The Chargers break the tie here in the first.
Kate, 2 offensive possessions, 2 offensive touchdowns, but even sweeter than that is 2 rushing touchdowns. You are setting a tone and a mindset, and this defense, they better regroup.
Dicker on now for the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Chargers take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. Now we'll see the medical team head out towards the Charger, who's still on the field and in some pain. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Starting at the 10. Making some progress here. They're going to track him down, but a nice effort in the end there, Brock. He's up to the 38. The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Reeled in by George Kittle. And what a big play that was on 1st down, but we also have a...
That's interference.
Would have liked to have kept that big play, but the officials and penalties say no, and it's got to come back.
Let's go now. 70 Lions. Ready.
Airing it out on 1st down. He's going to try to drop it in deep right.
Short. God damn, he gone.
Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
Quarterback of his renown, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
Cowboy 80.
Working now from the gun. To the left side and reeled in by Kittle. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
So now here's 3rd and 5.
Here we go. Start. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Ready, right?
Back to throw now. Don't get this one to Watkins. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
New slate of downs to approach here from the 40.
19 Tiger. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
1st and 10 around to Robinson.
Locked in.
Stopped by Deion Henley. And before they can break the huddle, we've hit the end of our first quarter. It's a 14-7 game. Back to Levi Stadium. right after this.
34-yard line.
We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. They have it, 2nd and 4.
70 Timberwolves. 79 Broncos. Ready?
Here's a throw. Has him on the quick hitter. He's got it in the red zone. And he's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
Lightning 18. Go.
Shotgun snap to give to Robinson. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule. That kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Let's go. Stretch the eagle. Let's go.
Looking to throw here. He will score. It's a San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Christian Watson with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. PAT up and good for Moody. And the 49ers tie things up at 14. We've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Chargers getting set. 1st and 10. On the play fake, it's Herbert. Vacates quickly left side. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
And he's going to be escorted out right along that 35-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they can stick it right back in the pocket for a later occasion.
They're set up at the 35 now. Going to the ground again on first. Much better job keeping him contained this time. He's going to be marked down right near the line of scrimmage. Now the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, we called 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
It's into the hands of the rookie from Arizona State. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4. Shotgun give to Hampton. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. It's a gain of 4. And the Chargers will have a first.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. So I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
5 yards. Yeah.
Now 2nd and 5. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert.
Thank you.
And they get to him again. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Pretty even match in this first half, and you just kind of wait. Right? You just kind of try to get a feel for which defense is going to come to life. And when you get that sack, that could go a long way to infusing some energy on that side of the ball.
Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11. long for him here. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Upton Steps. And the 49ers will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Red boys. That's good enough.
The Niners take over 1st and 10.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
Let's go now. Ready?
They'll come out throwing. He'll get it to Brandon Ayuk. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone block inside the 15. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on the route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
Working inside the red zone. He's out just before he can hit the end zone, but what a nice first and goal here from the 2.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Robinson will not challenge for the end zone. He loses a bunch here. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. After the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 5.
Ready? Cougar 19.
Gets it again. And this time he's got it. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. That was a great response, Brock. After they got driven backwards on first down, they go right back to the ground and score just one play later.
Yeah, and I think if you and I were in the huddle down there after that first down loss, I think we would have felt a whole bunch of pride. Give me another shot, and boy, did they deliver.
To kick it away. Here's Moody. Has this at the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Hampton. Open and drive. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
3 yards the pickup. Now it's 3rd and 8.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Air it out on 3rd.
Got him. Get him, Fred.
First down mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked out by Fred Warner. And the 49ers get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. That last interception gave him a chance to take the lead, partner. And now their defense gets them another one, so they can start growing this advantage.
Yeah, this defense letting them know we don't want to defend a small lead. Here's the ball again. Go get us a 2-score advantage this time.
Cowboy 80.
First and 10, looking to throw. Throwing the out route complete. And he's out of bounds. A beautiful play to get that first down, but this could be coming back. We got to check this flag.
Ready.
From the gun, Garindo. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate, but he's such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs.
You want TV double check.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Sandy Lions.
They'll throw it. They'll get it complete to Brian Robinson Jr. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. So it's the 2-minute warning here from the home of the faithful. The 49ers looking for a bigger lead before the break.
On the check.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Let's go. 60 Vikings. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Go.
Robinson on the inside give. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
When one defender failed, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Here we go. Here we go. Viking 18. Cowboy 80. Ready.
On 2nd down, Robinson. They stuck with him and got the same result. He is stopped at the line once again to quickly bring up 3rd down.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Big
Oh,
trouble now.
this fumbling ass nigga here, boy.
And they take him down at the 24-yard line.
Well, you can just see the QB scanning, can't you? He's moving, he's looking downfield, but everything covered up on the back end. That 2nd and 3rd level defenders did their job, and what did it do? Well, free that pass rush up to strip the ball away from the QB.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. It's an option right that begins this drive. Only able to get back to the line on that 1st down play, so no gain. Chargers hurrying to the line as the seconds tick away. Shotgun snap to Herbert. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. Oh, brother, hits another
That nigga trying to run me out the way.
And the 49ers take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
This boy cannot pass the ball.
San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
They'll throw to begin this drive. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. That brings up 2nd down.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays, discussing them, and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
And again on 2nd and 10. Escape, and they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
This is a time where you get in that huddle and you just look at one another and say, hey, let's get back in rhythm. Get back in rhythm. Get something good to feel good about. Sure, you'd love to get the 1st down, but more than anything, just find a positive play after a huge sack.
From the gun on 3rd down. Getting out to his left. He's running for it. LA uses a timeout here. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
That's such a bummer, Kate, for a quarterback. If you have to scramble and take off, you'd really like to find a way to move the chains. He could not. That defense rallied. They responded. They forced a 4th down.
San Francisco calls it 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
I'm trying to put this thing.
comes Jake Moody for the 49ers field goal. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash.
Oh, I missed that. Missed it that bad.
Hanging close, and it does find that right upright. No good. And it stays a one-possession game at 7 points.
And that is a sound every kicker dreads. I really thought it had a chance to sneak in, but instead, it's rejected by the upright.
Here's Herbert, 1st and 10.
This nigga broke the tackle. Get out of here, bro. He broke another.
Out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
That one's complete. Amari on Hampton. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st. Hampton gets the handoff. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards. The Chargers call a timeout. That's their last one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Putting a receiver in motion. Herbert from the gun.
Well, that's a good intercept. I'm
Could have been
like,
a touchdown, but all it is now is a 3rd down. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Now, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well.
oh, get the ball off.
Coverage too many times, there'll be more interceptions.
Couldn't connect with Ladd McConkey. And now they're staring at 4th and long. The Chargers sending out Dicker the kicker to add 3 to the board. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
Kid, I don't think there's any question. This is going to be a close game when it's all said and done because it's awfully tight here at the half. And that field goal, that gives them a little more confidence running into the locker room.
It's all down on what is the final play of our 1st half. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our 2nd half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this 2nd half. We've got a touchback. LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Now an inside give to Hampton. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Herbert now.
oh, you got the ball in your hand.
Trying to hit his
Intercepted.
quarterback there. And that makes it 3rd down.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Play action now for Herbert. He rolls to his right.
I think.
Oh, no, they get him yet again. Daniel Brown has it. And the 49ers take over as he records his 10th career INT.
Intercepted. The Niners take over 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Back to 6. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. 60 in. Eagle. 60 Eagle. Go.
Now here he goes on the boot. Buying some time right. Connects on the crosser. And they're going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers push their lead further to start the half. Christian
Malik homeboy over here going nuts.
his third through the air this game. On is Moody for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the 49ers drive their lead to 11. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Here's a return from the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Oh, no. They really getting their ass whooped, though. Goal line. That boy is goal line on 1st and 10.
Chargers getting set. 1st and 10. Carried by Harris here to start the drive.
They scored off this shit.
Offside. He's off to the races. To the house.
Those niggas desperate to run that ball. I mean, goal line on his own 20.
Shrinking the lead some in the third. Najee Harris, the touchdown.
Taco.
Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Now Herbert and the Chargers going for 2. All right, they're going to throw for it. And they get the 2-point conversion. Nice catch in the end zone there. They're back within a field goal now. Critical 2-point play there, Brock. The conversion puts them now in range of tying this sucker up with a field goal.
So different for everybody in the building, right? A 3-point game, and especially different for the kicker. He wasn't needed there. But get yourself ready. Your defense does the job. You may need a game-tying field goal at some point soon.
Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10.
Come on. Set. Cougar 19. Traveler.
Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. Well, he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Let's go.
They're throwing it. Rolling left, trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
It's looking like a dreaded 3-and-out offensively, but listen, if you can't keep your quarterback clean and upright, you're going to need some magic, big-time magic, to convert on this 3rd and long.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down.
Here we go. Set. Gravity Lions.
Now looking to throw. Another
Look at that.
it's an interception. And the Chargers will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
This man is just goal line in the middle of the field.
To the line on 1st and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position. They'll start with a give to Harris.
Let's go.
He's able to power this forward, but they stop him after
Let's
2
go.
yards.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts, the very minimal gain.
What animation you talking about? Oh, I only hit it once.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
No.
Ooh, they're on that one. 2nd down's going to end up in a loss of yards. Offense in the hurry up here. On 3rd down, Herbert.
He caught it.
Gonna haul him down just shy of the 40.
Man, get out of here.
14 on the play.
That is crazy.
LA 1st down. Hampton now up the middle. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside field goal range. Call it 9 yards. Looks like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. Draw play here, Hampton. Here he goes again, and he can't get there, but what a gain. Down to the goal line, he's pushed out just a couple yards short. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Oh, they didn't see what
They
that
did
draw
too good.
had
We
coming
did
until
good.
it was too late, Kate. And when they saw the opening he's about to hit, well, let me repeat what they were saying down there, but I can promise you none of it.
And he gets in, touchdown. The Chargers parlay the interception into points. Najee Harris, the touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you instantly think of another, and the fortunate you are able to actually deliver on it.
That one splits the uprights. And the Chargers take a 4-point lead. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner. This gets out to the 30. To the line. 1st and 10.
Cowboy 80.
Not deterred by that pick. He's thrown again. This is a heater going deep. Big gain downfield. And he's going to score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers take the lead on the first play of the drive. Christian Watson with the touchdown. His 4th total score of the game. That is as efficient as an offense can be. One play, 70 yards, and 6 points, Brock. They can save the rest of the plays they had prepared for their next series.
Rest of the plays? Why even call a different one? I mean, that one hit the sweet spot on the barrel and got out of the yard in a hurry. Perfect calm catch and sleeping to start that drive.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. His return starts at the 5. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. It's a design boot. Flushed out of the pocket. It's his running back. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
It's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now. A handoff for Harris, running right. He got mighty close, didn't he? But they marked him just short of the first. He's at the 34.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. A gain of 2 on the play. And this is third.
Third and a lone yard coming up. Zone read, a get to Harris.
Sir.
They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's 4th down. So on 4th down, here's J.K. Scott on to punt it away for the Chargers. And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. That's taken at the 15. And a nice return out of him. They have a little further up past their own 30. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Trap 50, trap 50. Come on, come on. Hey! Gotta be lying. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Ready.
Pass play on 1st and 10. Forced out to his right. Right side, and that's secured by Kittle. Short gain in the end to about the 36-yard line. That tackle made by Blake Cashman.
Sure showed off some mobility on that play. Outside the pocket and easily found an open man.
2nd down now, 7 to go.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Coming, coming.
They're going to try and throw it here.
Imagine.
But problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those true throws. Getting a completion like that, well, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
19 Tiger, Panther 11, Panther 11. Ready, ready.
They'll throw. 3rd and long. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it up to the 44. He manages a gain of 8 there. And it brings up a San Francisco 1st down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
70 Lions, top row 18.
Still sticking with the passing game. He'll tuck this one off to his running back, complete. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. They pick up 20 yards there. And that's a 49er 1st down.
You just got to love that angle, right? It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the 1st down.
Here's a counter give to Robinson. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Viking 18.
He's going to throw this one. Buys time, rolling right. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Ready. Cougar 19. Oh, yeah, you got him, you got him.
to the air on 3rd and long. Kittle makes the catch. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops. A very active quarter for us. Plenty of points in that frame as we reach the end of 3. It's 49ers football, and we'll see if they can close things out for a win. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. 70 Timberwolves. Cowboy 80.
Looking now from the gun. Got to it right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
So many people
This one misses the tight
scared
end.
to do it.
And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
From the 24 once again, it's 2nd and 10.
Tag. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Ready.
Here's Robinson up the middle. He finds just enough daylight for a 5-yard gain. It's 3rd down.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Short pass brought in. And they take it out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
You want to become quarterback's best friend, do that. You want to turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and the quarterback will find you again.
Panther 60. Panthers. Ready.
Here's Robinson. And he's going to be taken down as this defense shows some backbone. Great stand to get him at the 2.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
Thankfully, not a big loss last play. They're at the 2, 2nd and goal.
Ready. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. That one complete to Higbee. Touchdown, San Francisco! The 49ers make it a 9-point advantage. Moody knocks that extra point through. And the 49ers make it a 10-point ball game.
42, Chargers 32.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Return starts at the 9. Showing a little burst so far. And he goes out of bounds short of the 45, but still in excellent shape across the 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up.
Man, come on, Bosa. This nigga's not breaking Bosa tackle, bro. This is just dumb shit.
Cool thing about a drive starting to run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
It's Hampton on 2nd. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards. Moving quickly, trying to get set. Throw here, 3rd down. Complete beyond the marker. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. And the Chargers will have a first. This is Hampton. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Okay, the 2-yard run on 1st down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule. We're going to have to pick up the pace.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. Looking to his running back, incomplete. Snap play's going to bring up 3rd down.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Black 80, black. Crowd right. Ready.
Shotgun give to Hampton. And they drop him just a couple yards beyond the line. It's fourth down now.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. A 2-yard gain. It's fourth down.
They're going to go for it here, trailing in the fourth.
Set. 380. Straight up. Line. Set.
Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. He connects downfield. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. It's an 11-yard gain to back up the considerable gamble there on fourth down, and they move those chains. Into the gun. Here's Hampton. Shoots away from one. And they're going to bring him down as he makes it all the way to the 12. Offense up to the line fast. In the red zone on first. He's got it. It's in close. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Harris. And the defense holds him at the 2, Brock. He can't get beyond the line. Still a couple yards short of that end zone.
No gain on the play. He's to second and goal at the 49ers 2-yard line.
Herbert now off the play fake.
Oh, intercept there. Oh,
Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that passing, but throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. Yeah, I experienced that as a player and now as a coach. Please don't do that again.
Third and goal. Here's Herbert. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles.
oh.
The Chargers make it a 4-point game here in the fourth. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to drop plays and have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
That one right down the middle. And the Chargers cut it to a field goal game. Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. The window to return it. He's got a lane up past the 30. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. First and 10 coming up.
Bronco 80.
Here's Robinson to start the drive. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Ready. Set.
Heads out on a bootleg. Headed out right. Moving right. Airs it out down the sideline.
Why did you jump? He was catching a fall.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watch this counterpart score a touchdown. Cling to that lead and find a way to convert this third down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Ready. Set.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
Let's go. 76. Panther 11. Panther 11. Trap 60. Trap 60. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Go.
Back to throw it.
Oh, good.
They did it. He made the interception. And the Chargers have some new life in the fourth.
play. And really, as a quarterback in this moment of the game, you got to know it's not a time to take a risk. Cannot be throwing out life preservers and giving that other team, your opponent, a chance like he just did.
And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Eagle play action. Here's Herbert. Bails out of the pocket quick. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Looking to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And they're up against it. 4th down coming up. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact. You couldn't do it.
How about 19 yards on 4th down, and the call to go for it pays off considerably. From the gun, they go with Harris.
That's good.
And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Santa Clara. Chargers trail by a field goal. Got that chip shot in their back pocket to tie it. A chance at the lead here first, though. 1st and goal.
Kappa.
They'll run with Hampton. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there?
And really, no, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. To get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on 3rd down. Looking to throw it. Finds him over the middle. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. San Francisco calls it 2nd timeout. As they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
And he will score. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers jump in front late. Ladd McConkey with a touchdown. And it's good, so they take the lead, and the extra point buys them some breathing room. A field goal does not tie it now. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10.
Deputy! Cougar 19! Mustang 19! Deputy Ranger!
And the play clock hits 0. This is going to be delay a game. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. Set him back 5, It's 1st and 15 after the penalty.
Go! Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Steady.
He'll look to throw it. Connection made to Isaac Garindo. Now he's past the 25. And they're going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers have taken the lead late. Isaac Garindo with the touchdown. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. Going right side, Harris with it. And he's brought down as the
That's
drive
what
starts
he
out
does,
the
running
40-yard
goal line on the 20-yard line.
Runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks. It really creates some indecision now defensively.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Back to throw. To the right, pulled in by Lukaku. And they limit the damage
Do it.
after the catch.
Right
The
there.
catch itself does get them to the opposing 43.
17 yards. And the Chargers, first down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
In quite the time crunch here, Brock, but still 2 timeouts to burn. It's 1st down. Setting up to pass.
Oh, go to the house.
Could be it, folks. It's intercepted. And the 49ers make the play that should win them this game. Into the victory formation they go, Brock, here on 1st down. Down to a knee, and we're going to see if that defense chooses to expend one of its final 2 timeouts. So the 49ers earn the win in this one. This is the type of game everyone was hoping they'd see when they entered this stadium, Brock, you and I included. A close one that went